What's going on, YouTube, man? This Hunt Goes Crazy. Hey, featuring.
That's just one ton.
Video today is gonna be advice for high schoolers, man. New high schoolers, specifically freshmen. We just gonna tell you like advice from we experience, right?
And I feel like us, like we've lived relatively healthy high school like careers.
But also, like, there's a lot of bad stuff we learn from too. So
Yeah, like I've seen other people, make some like bad decisions, and like I've seen, like personally, I made bad decisions and good decisions. Like that's why I feel like. So help y'all.
All right, bro. Let's hop right into this video. So the first thing I think, or we both think, is very important when coming to high school, your mindset. Don't worry too much about popularity.
This is like, this is like the biggest. I've seen so many people make this mistake where it's like they care so much about the popularity hierarchy, or like, they think if they're more popular than someone, they're better. Or
like a popularity contest.
Yeah, like they think when they get out of high school, bro, they're gonna be like talking about, I was the most popular in high school. Like that's not, like, when you get out of high school, nobody cares, bro. Like you got
facts.
Like your life after high school is not gonna depend on, like I was this popular, I was this.
Yeah, they worried about how successful you are after high school. So, and plus college, like high school stuff is like, like after you get out of high school, and I'm a senior, bro. Like I know from experience, like freshman year coming in, like I thought like, popularity was like a cool thing to have, but obviously like it wasn't necessary. But like now looking back at it, like it's definitely not, like you don't need it, like especially in your future lifetime and all that. But
I mean, something that being popular, or something that's good with being popular, is like you have more connections, all that. But like you don't want to just only shop for popularity, or like that's one of your biggest like concerns or focuses.
If you get too popular, like you can like get into the wrong
and then like
people.
But let's say something bad happens to you. You're popular, more people finna clown you. But if you're like not like over popular, like you're just gonna like keep pushing.
Facts.
And especially like don't get popular off like the wrong reason, because I know people that's like popular because of a meme, like they're a meme, or like popular because like they be cooking someone, like just be yourself, bro.
Facts.
Like just be yourself.
But I think that gets like into the next topic, like don't get into the wrong groups of people. And what I mean by that is like when you get into high school, there's like these set of people, that set of people, and what you got going on from middle school. Like you want to stay away from the one that like don't have no aspirations in their future. They like,
all types of drugs, what I'm saying? We ain't gonna say it specifically, but they say they more off the influence than sober.
Like you don't want to like start your high school career like off bad influences, especially like people that don't want to do nothing like good for themselves. Like stay away from them type of people.
Yeah, I feel like the quote that's like the most true to this day: whoever you're around, or the people that you're around are you, or like the people that like you're friends with, they're gonna become you, you're gonna become them. Like,
yes. So make sure you just stay around the people you want to become. You feel me?
And like be strong to peer pressure, because like either way, like what type of friend group you're like in, someone's always gonna like want to make you do some stupid shit. Like it could be either like drugs or like just anything, doing some stupid shit. Like you just gotta have have thick skin, and like know when to say no, know when to say yes. Just like good like thinking skills. Like thinking about your future, not like the present.
Stay away from them bad groups, man.
This is a really good one. Make sure to join a club.
What type of club,
See, there's different types of clubs. There's like obviously the like honor clubs or like sports clubs or whatever. I personally think the more clubs the better. But if I had to recommend one, like I feel like most people, like a lot of people are scared of doing a sports club because they're like, oh, scared of not performing well, or like scared of just like being in front of people and all that. But I feel like even if you're like not the best at the sport or you're not naturally gifted, I just think like the experience is like good for just like
meeting new people.
Yeah, meeting new people and you just developing as a person, because some of the stuff
It'll give you experiences.
yeah, some of the stuff you like learn from being on a team or just like interacting with people on a club, like you're not gonna get that anywhere else besides like at that age, besides, you know, being in a club.
And I think that like goes into the next thing we want to say is like experience everything. Like you want to experience like the most out of your high school career. Like it's the 4 years you have to really enjoy your like the rest of your childhood. And you know, if you join sports, like personally me, I joined many sports. Like I joined football, like track. Bro, I even tried out for the basketball team. I didn't make it, but like, hey,
I actually tried.
like a lot of people didn't make it. Like not everyone's gonna be picked like that, bro. But I still experienced it. I still like knew what it took to like actually like get there, and I wasn't as dedicated as other people. But hey, I met a lot of people, and like that experience, it made me become better like for later.
I feel like you gotta learn how to take risks. Like you might get embarrassed for like a good minute, a day at most, but a week later nobody caring about that situation. Like I feel like you take the more risks you take. Actually, no, I say that. The more calculated risks you take, the more like a better outcome for you. And also, it's like
Yeah, experience everything. Like there's gonna be homecoming. There's gonna be prom eventually. There's gonna be like all these after school activities. Like you're still young. You can like you should experience all these other things to get yourself like experiencing the like real world like events and all that. And that's gonna come with meeting new people, like getting all these experiences. That will really help you like being social and like having better connections and all that.
And like don't be one of those like, oh, I'm too cool for this, I'm too cool for that. Like I know people that be like, bro, who goes to homecoming? They lame. But come out of high school, oh, I regret not going to the dance. Or like the people that be like, well, I'm too cool to work with this person, I'm too cool to be friends with this person. Like the more friends, connections you got, like the better, because bro, that friend group you're hanging out right now, they might specialize in like, let's say you have like a basketball friend group, and like they're good at teaching how to play basketball or like playing basketball together, and then you fell into math, they're not good at math, and you got no other connections that are good at math. Like what you gonna do?
Yeah, like, you want to be well-rounded in high school, especially because like you want to like develop your future, like what your dream skills want to be, but you also want to maintain like things that are important, like academics, like grades and all that too, to get like yourself there.
I feel like just another thing, like on the friends thing, like the opposite side, don't make any like enemies, because like that's just like extra drama. Like you, especially if you're taking like the advanced classes, you got too much stuff to worry about, and sports and just like your social life, all that. You're gonna be too much stuff you're worrying, and you got another person to worry about that be on your dick. Like this is unnecessary altercations in life. Like just
don't make enemies.
Yeah, like you don't really gotta talk bad on no, but like there's no point really. And it's like, bro, let's say you you start bullying a person, bro, and a good 10 years later they your boss, they gonna treat you like badly.
And that's like having frenemies as well, right? Like, don't have one of them frenemies where you cool with them, but you also not. Like, they praying on your downfall, you praying on their downfall. Not a good mix, bro. Like, don't be in them, like, enemies. Like, you gotta stay away from them, because imagine y'all have the same class next year, bro. A fight happens, suspended, 2 weeks, boom.
Like, imagine bro, don't be trying to get in fights. Like, imagine your parents, like, even if your parents was cool, like, you're gonna think back of like a good year or two later and be like, oh, I wish I was in that fight.
It wasn't worth it.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it. Especially if your parents are strict like that, like imagine your parents is being sad because their kid turned into a fighter, they violent, all this, all that. Like this like you just gotta stay out of trouble, keep it pushing, and if you trying to get professional in the sport, focus on the sport, trying to get good grades, focus on the grades, like focus on being a better person. Every day you should be better than the day before.
Yeah, facts. And the next thing I want to talk about is have your priorities straight. So obviously everyone should have a list, like no, not even that, like priority list, like what is the most important to you, what is the least important to you. And like for me, I personally feel like obviously school, like your grades are like up there, and you don't want to like your first priority like partying, like going out when you're supposed to have like a project done with like another group of like people in your group, or like homework you gotta do. Because imagine the next day you come to school, like some people don't care, but like that's really like affects your grade. Like,
and like imagine you on a team, right? Like let's say you playing football, soccer, whatever. It don't matter the sport. Your team relying on you to succeed, or like let's say you in the like the coaches are expecting you to practice or at least get better at something, but you out here with your friends doing this or that, which is cool, but like you gotta learn when the time is right to be with your friends.
Like make sure you know what's important.
Yeah, like have good time management. Like
facts. Like so like when you have like your priorities straight, like when to say no. Like especially like bro, you got 2 days for the weekend, even Friday. Like every week you have something to do with your
Ain't you guys crazy?
having your priorities straight. Yeah, so I feel like make sure you know what's important to you. Don't focus on the partying. These like link ups, bro.
I feel like it's
like make sure you have that separate and not like always combine them. Like make sure you have good time.
I think high school or just life in general is all about balance. Like if you 100% zone into your work, sports, grades, you'll get burnt out. 100% into social life, being with friends, you don't get no work done.
You're gonna be hella popular.
You just gotta get no work done, bro.
You gotta get no work done,
bro. And then especially in life, you go get no work done, straight partying, all this, you're gonna be a bum.
You're not gonna build up your
exactly. Like everyone out here got a job or they starting a business. You still live in your parents' house because you was in high school, all this or that. Like high school is really the base of your life. Like how you are in high school is like it's gonna transfer to how you are in life.
We're not telling y'all to be antisocial. We're just telling y'all like balance like everything.
Oh yeah, like if you're popular, that's cool. If you have a social life, obviously that's how I should recommend it. If you once like occasionally all going out with friends, that's cool. What I'm saying is some people put that out to the max instead of like, I feel like it should be a good 50-50 or close to it. Some of them is like 80, 90, 10, 20.
Thanks, bro. People out here hella social, but they got F's and D's, bro. Oh, they like the worst student in their class, suspension all the time. Like, feel me?
And yeah, and like those people, they trying to play sports, but like they can't even play because their grades are so bad.
And they're not focusing on their craft. Like they're just distracted with like everything else, but what they supposed to be focused on.
Exactly. Okay. On the time management, don't procrastinate. I'm a victim of procrastination.
Same, bro.
Hold on. I'm a victim of procrastination. Like I'm like really bad. I'm doing it last second sometimes, but I promise you, if you get it done before, you're gonna be so much better. If you got a project, do like the week after next week, do it either this week or next week.
Or just start.
Yeah, like even if you don't get it done completely in one day, like just do it little by little, and it's gonna like add up day by day. Cause like obviously, cause you're gonna have straight like pent up stress until the day you actually do it, and then you're gonna feel relief. Next thing you know, you have another assignment, you have another thing that you're already like stressing about that.
And a good tip for y'all, bro, make like either to-do lists or reminders or like a planner or just anything you keep yourself like organized and scheduled to do this and that. Like, I feel like every night, if you especially if you taking advanced classes and like you have homework like almost every day, but make sure you after school or after you get home, bro, check what you gotta do, check what you need to do. Feel me? And then after that, relax and chill. And that's what the next thing.
Yeah, like you just gotta learn how to relax. And like this builds on the thing before. So let's say the project was due on Friday, right? You get it done on Monday. You have a good 3-4 days to do whatever you want. But oppose that to procrastinating where you're like, oh, I'm about to do it today. You don't do it today. You about to do it tomorrow. You don't do it tomorrow. So every day gets filled up, but there's not actually any work being done.
Facts.
Or you can just get it done first day or the second day, have a few days to be social,
or focus on what you actually want to do.
Yeah, like it's better to get it done now, be with friends later, than I'm supposed to do it now, but I'm actually with friends now, and I actually gotta do it the day before it's actually due. Like,
yeah, like when I finish my homework, I feel like a big relief. Like, oh, I can do anything now. I can hang out with friends now.
Yeah.
I can, be social. Like, that's gonna relieve all the stress from you. That's gonna like get you in a better mindset and not be stressed all the time. As a high school student, that's gonna relieve all the stress from you. But just make sure you have like basically balance, bro.
It's all about balance.
It's all about balance, bro.
A great quote that I heard from the great person that I don't remember. A clear mind is best. Clear mind is key. Because
who you hear that from?
I don't remember, but I just know, obviously, if you have a clear mind, you have more stuff to fill the clear mind. If your mind is already clogged up, nothing's going to come in.
And just, a good tip for all y'all, like, people that trying to make, like, A's and B's, like, good grades and all that. Bro, be cool with your teachers, bro. That's like one of the best things to do, because if you have beef with your teacher, like, and you not like you average, but he not giving the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Like, if it was like a teacher you was cool with, like, y'all talk every time y'all in class, like, you definitely gonna get, if it's either A or B, he's gonna probably give you the A. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like, I saw this actually on my episode of Dog in the Block, so I don't even know what that show is. But so there was these two students, right? One was known for being good, one was known for being bad. And one of them, the teacher caught one of them cheating because they both had the same answer.
Yeah.
He believed the bad dude because he was known for being bad, but actually the dude that was known for having like the good grades, he's the one that cheated. So that's gonna happen in real life. Like, let's say you're not cheating. Like, let's say you do cheat. Let's say you do cheat, and like you're not cool with the teacher. They gon' even if you was innocent, they not gonna believe you. But if you was cool with the teacher, or you were just like a good student in general, might give you another chance, or they would like believe you that you weren't cheating.
Facts, bro. And if you're trying to get like that passing score, like a C, B, or A, but at the end of the quarter or end of like the school year, you're trying to like, you have like that 2 points that you need, bro. If you ask for extra credit and you're cool with them, bro, most likely they're gonna like give some type of extra credit. Like, might not be easy, but they're gonna give you the opportunity to get that extra couple points, which will like lead you to like an A and all that. And that's the benefits of like being cool with your teacher. Like,
yeah, like if you're just a dickhead to every teacher, like,
or just a quiet kid. Like, I know hella quiet kids, like, they're smart and all that, but if you don't have like good connection with your teacher,
social skills, like, bro, I feel like the few things you need in school is just you just need to learn how to be well-rounded in everything. Like, don't be like good at one means bad the other. You could be good at this, good at that. If you're not the best in this, at least like learn how to be decent in that area. Like, if you're not the best, like books wise or grade wise, learn, study a little bit to get at least decent and not be
But
like horrible.
you may not like can control your smartness when you're born or when you get into the classroom, but one thing you can control is like your work ethic. Like, but if you do all your work, study all that, but you can't be mad because at least you like tried in everything, and most likely you're gonna pass with a good score if you do everything like what is controllable to you, like you work hard and all that. And the last thing, I feel like after all the stuff we said coming into high school is have fun. Like literally, if you're not having fun, you're stressed. If you're not having fun, like you're either mad or
You're gonna have a bad memory of high school. Like I know a lot of people in the world when they're adults, they're gonna be like, oh, I miss high school.
the point of high school is to set up your future and to make memories, literally.
Yeah, like you want. I know a lot of people that high school is the prime of their career. I mean, prime of their life, and you don't want to look back and be like, bro, I hate high school. That was so bad, or all this or that. I have many regrets. Like, just make sure to like have fun, and like even if you're in a time where you're stressed because of a project, just like think about that when you're after the project. Think about this, think about that, and if you're just at home studying all day, or you're just reading a book all day, and like not going out nowhere with no friends, nothing like that, like it's just a boring life, stressful life. But if you go out once in a while, you're gonna always have those memories of when you like you're an adult. Like when you're an adult, you're not gonna remember when you got 100. You're gonna remember those memories when you were a kid with your friends.
Yeah, man. Basically what he said is have fun, but make sure you do everything to like a limit or extent. Like make sure you like don't take like something too serious. Make sure you do everything you can to your ability, but don't overdo something because you never want to stress. Like everyone stresses once in a while, but like if you that kid that stresses all the time,
That's not the way. I promise it's not the way.
but hey, man, that's all the stuff or all the advice we can give to y'all so far. I mean, we're not officially done with high school yet, but
More to come.
hey, if y'all want part 2, or if y'all want
Us to talk about any other
topics,
advice about anything.
I mean, hey, make sure you comment what you want to see next. Subscribe if you want to see more. Yeah, subscribe if you want to see more content like
share.
this. Like, share, subscribe. Hey, man, it's Hung Goes Crazy.
SS1.
And we out.